Vietnam, located in Southeast Asia, is a country that is a haven for travelers eager to explore busy cities and meet ancient wonders. It's a place where bright green rice paddies stretch out to towering mountains, and vibrant traditions and customs are complemented with delicious cuisine. From the exciting streets of Ho Chi Minh City to the calm waters of Ha Long Bay, Vietnam has an abundance of different things to see and do. Get ready to be amazed by a country full of history, where old temples and ancient relics show off its rich culture. Adventure is everywhere, even while strolling through busy markets packed with handmade treasures. A country with friendly people who welcome tourists and are keen to share their traditions and stories. Here's a look of the top places to explore in Vietnam. Hanoi is Vietnam's capital city, known for its old architecture and rich culture. It is also the cultural, economic, and educational center of northern Vietnam. Once called Thang Long, meaning ascending dragon, its current name means the lake between rivers. The old quarter is a maze of narrow streets, artisan craft stores, and delicious street food stalls on every corner. Boutique cafes are in large supply, serving the finest coffee in the world. Enjoy your coffee while admiring the tranquility of Hoan Kiem Lake. The Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum overlooks the city and serves as the final resting place of the former revolutionary leader. Nearby is the historic Buddhist temple One Pillar Pagoda with a design inspired by the lotus flower. Not far from the city centre is the Temple of Literature, built in 1070. It was Vietnam's first university. It was constructed in honor of Confucius, an ancient Chinese philosopher. The Thang Long Water Puppet Theatre hosts traditional Vietnamese puppet shows, where wooden puppets dance on water, acting out old stories and legends, accompanied by traditional music. Weekend night markets are exciting events where you can try loads of local dishes, from hot bowls of pho, crispy spring rolls, and bun cha. As the sun sets over Hanoi, making the old temples and busy streets glow, you'll be charmed by the city. Hanoi is a cool mix of old and new, and shows you the heart and soul of Vietnam. From Hanoi, we head south to Ho Chi Minh City, a metropolis in Vietnam with around 10 million residents. Once called Saigon, this busy city mixes French colonial buildings, modern skyscrapers, and traditional pagodas. Ho Chi Minh City has more motorbikes than anywhere else, often called the world's capital of scooters. Ho Chi Minh City, with an estimated 8 million motorbikes, is a lively and fast-paced contrast to the calm of Hanoi. District 1 is the city's center, where colonial-era buildings reflect Vietnam's French history. The famous Saigon Central Post Office, designed by Gustave Eiffel, is a masterpiece of iron and arched windows. Nearby, the Notre Dame Cathedral, with its fancy front and tall bell towers, is a symbol of the city's strong faith. Built in the late 1800s, it's still an important religious place for Catholics in Ho Chi Minh City. Leaving the busy cities behind and towards the coastal gem of Mũi Né. Located in the southeast, this region has a landscape unlike anywhere else in Vietnam. A vast area of sand dunes, some are over 300 feet tall, and a terrain that is constantly shifting from the wind. At sunrise or sunset, watch the landscape transform and shimmer with a vibrant display of colours. Race across the dunes on quad bikes, or slide down the slopes on plastic sheets. Whether you want adventure or just some quiet time in nature, Mũi Né's sand dunes are unforgettable. Explore Mũi Né's coastal town, full of beautiful beaches with clear blue water. Life here is relaxed, following the rhythm of the tides and the warm sun. Palm trees sway in the breeze, shading the white sand. Visit the Mũi Né fishing village. It's a peaceful scene, far from the busy city. Fishermen prepare themselves before spending the whole day out on the ocean. This place has grown a reputation for serving the freshest seafood. Mũi Né, with its mix of desert and coast, is a truly special place. Located in central Vietnam, Da Nang is the largest city in the region and a lively coastal destination by the South China Sea. A stunning modern city with cafes, restaurants and bars with easy access to beautiful beaches. Architecture enthusiasts flock to Da Nang to admire its amazing bridges. Crossing the Han River is the Dragon Bridge, a symbol of Da Nang's success. On weekends, it is lit up with thousands of lights, and the dragon breathes fire. The Han River Bridge, the first and only swing bridge in Vietnam built by Vietnamese engineers after the war. The Golden Bridge, held up by two giant stone hands, has amazing views. It's a pedestrian walkway, so everyone can enjoy the incredible piece of engineering up close. The modern Tran Thi Li Bridge, when looked at from the west, resembles a snail cruising down the Han River. Da Nang is amazing, but outside the city are even more unforgettable natural wonders. The Sun Tiare Peninsula is a green oasis with rainforests and beaches, sometimes called Monkey Mountain. Macaque monkeys swing through the trees. The Marble Mountains, 5 hills named after the elements, metal, wood, water, fire and earth, rise up from the plains. A beautiful natural landscape to explore, nearby pagodas and temples adorned with intricate carvings and detailed murals. Nha-Ke Beach can't be missed. It has soft white sand, clear water and gentle waves. It's perfect for relaxing or trying water sports like surfing and kayaking. Da Nang mixes city excitement with natural beauty. Hội An, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is a well-preserved trading port. It is centrally located in Vietnam, along the coast in Quang Nam Province. It used to be busy with traders from China, Japan and Europe. Today, Hội An still has the charm of its past. At its heart is an ancient town. Traditional shops show a mix of Chinese, Japanese and Vietnamese architecture. Visit the Japanese Bridge, a pedestrian footbridge that has undergone a few renovations but still stands strong. Built in the 16th century, this bridge connected the Japanese and Chinese communities and remains a symbol of Hội An's past. Don't miss the Lantern Festival, held on the 14th day of each lunar month. The town becomes a brilliant display as thousands of silk lanterns light up the streets and released down the river. Hội An is famous for its history and its skilled craftspeople, especially tailors and shoemakers. Talented tailors learn their skills from their families, techniques passed from generations. Tailored suits and dresses made just for you with superior quality and at a fraction of the cost. Don't miss out on Hội An's street food stalls and restaurants serving delicious local dishes. Try Khao Lao, a Hội An special with thick rice noodles, pork, herbs and crackers. For a real experience, take a cooking class. Learn how to make Vietnamese food from local chefs using fresh ingredients. Deep inside Vietnam is Phong Nha-Ke Bang National Park, a really beautiful and geologically important place. This UNESCO World Heritage Site has the oldest karst mountains in Asia, formed over 400 million years ago. Hidden in the jungle are over 300 caves, many still unexplored. One of these is Sun Dung Cave, the biggest cave in the world. A local man, Ho Khan, found Sun Dung in 1991, but it was a secret for almost 20 years. In 2009, British cavers explored it and showed how it is large enough to fit a whole New York City block. Inside Sun Dung, huge stalagmites rise up, some over 70 meters tall. The cave even has its own weather. Clouds form near the ceiling and sometimes it rains, making pools and waterfalls. Only a few people can visit Sun Dung each year. It's not an easy trip, but worth it. Beyond Sun Dung Cave, Phong Nha-Ke Bang National Park has lots more to see. The park is full of different plants and animals, some found nowhere else. Trek through the jungle and you might see rare monkeys. It's also great for bird watching with over 300 bird species. For something more relaxed, take a boat trip through Phong Nha Cave. Float along the underground river, surrounded by stalactites and stalagmites, while your guide tells local stories. Whether you want adventure or peace, Phong Nha-Ke Bang National Park has it all. Ninh Bình, in northern Vietnam, is called the Ha Long Bay on land because of its amazing scenery. Big limestone casts rise up from bright green rice paddies. Rent a bike and explore the countryside, cycling past old temples and soaking up the peaceful atmosphere. The rice paddies around it are a beautiful green. One major attraction is Tam Kok, meaning 3 caves. Take a boat trip on the Ngo Dong River, going through 3 caves, Hang Ka, Hang Hai and Hang Ba. As you go through these natural tunnels, you'll see amazing rock formations. Ninh Bình is full of history. It was Vietnam's capital in the 10th and 11th centuries. You can see this history at Hoa Lu, the old capital. Climb to the top of Bai Din Pagoda, the biggest pagoda in Southeast Asia, for amazing views. The pagoda is huge, with tall pagodas, fancy temples, and lots of Buddha statues. Another place to visit is Trang An, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Waterways go through a stunning landscape of limestone peaks, caves, and temples. Ninh Bình is a place to connect with nature and spirituality. High up in Vietnam's central highlands is Da Lat, called the City of Eternal Spring. It has a cool climate, pine trees and French colonial buildings. It's a nice break from the tropical heat. The French built Da Lat as a hill station in the early 1900s, so it feels a bit European. Walk around Xuan Huong Lake in the city centre and admire the flower gardens. The crescent-shaped lake is popular for walks, boat rides, and enjoying the fresh air. One of Da Lat's most famous landmarks is the Hang Nha Guest House, also called the Crazy House. This amazing building, designed by Vietnamese architect Dang Viet Nha, seems to break all the rules with its unusual shapes, staircases, and mosaics. Explore the Crazy House and let your imagination go wild. Outside Da Lat are even more natural wonders. The surrounding hills have waterfalls, canyons, and coffee plantations. Visit the Elephant Waterfall, one of the biggest in the Central Highlands. For adventure, trek through the Datan La Canyon. Go down into the canyon on an alpine coaster or rappel down the rocks and see the amazing cliffs and hidden grottos. And you have to experience Da Lat's coffee culture. Visit a coffee plantation and learn how coffee is made, from bean to cup. Try the local coffee and enjoy the peaceful highlands. Da Lat has something for everyone, whether you want to relax, have an adventure, or experience local culture. The old city of Hue, once Vietnam's imperial capital, sits on the Perfume River. This city, full of stories of emperors and dynasties, shows Vietnam's rich history and culture. We'll start at the Imperial City, a UNESCO World Heritage Site similar to Beijing's Forbidden City. Inside its walls, palaces, temples, and pavilions show a past era. The architecture, a mix of Vietnamese and Chinese styles, shows the power of the Nguyen dynasty, who ruled from the 1600s to the 1800s. Walking through these old grounds feels like stepping back in time. Outside the city walls are the tombs of several Nguyen emperors. Each tomb is a unique piece of architecture, showing the emperor's personality and reign. One of the most impressive is Khai Din Tomb. It was built from 1920 to 1930. The architecture combines Eastern and Western styles, showcasing the emperor's lavish taste. See the city's expansive reach with a boat trip on the Perfume River. From the Tien Mu Pagoda to the Dong Ba Market, the Perfume River takes you through the heart of this historic city. In the Gulf of Tonkin is Ha Long Bay, an amazing seascape with clear water and thousands of limestone islands. There's a story that a dragon created these islands, carving out the landscape with its tail. These limestone pillars, shaped by wind and water over thousands of years, rise from the turquoise water. Caves with stalactites and stalagmites are inside the islands. Hidden lagoons reflect the cliffs around them, creating amazing mirror images. Kayaking through these calm passages is awe-inspiring. Ha Long Bay isn't just rocks and water, it's a living ecosystem. Rainforests on the bigger islands are home to monkeys, deer, and birds. The water is full of marine life. Colourful fish swim around coral reefs, perfect for snorkeling or scuba diving. Cruising through this amazing landscape on a traditional junk boat or a modern cruise is unforgettable. As the sun sets, the bay becomes magical, with shimmering water and golden light. Ha Long Bay is more than just a place to visit. It shows the power and beauty of nature. From busy Hanoi to peaceful Ha Long Bay, Vietnam has so much to offer, and its friendly locals make it even better. When you're in Vietnam, enjoy the local culture, try the food, and explore. Thanks for joining us on this tour of Vietnam's top places to visit. Like, comment, and subscribe for more travel videos. Safe travels, and see you next time.